What's going on? What's going on? Brutus here, bringing you the last war recap video, and this one's a little bit of a special one. It's a family scrimmage that is still going on with 40 minutes left here. Equal attacks left on the table, and it's a tied score, but Wreck and Go has a slight percentage lead. And when I do the other side, the OneHive Wreck and Go video, we'll probably get the outcome of this. If not, I'll put it in the description. So for this video, we're going to break it into halves. We got the future farming war alliance, I think is what we are. I didn't make the names, but it was a lot of fun. Let's get down right to it because there's a few attacks I got to show. Let's go down to 12. We have Diesel hitting up on Hell. Diesel's a 9.5 or a brand new 10. You can kind of tell by his Archer Queen. Still has the, is that enough? 3? Yeah, he still has enough spells for a 10 though, but he's lacking like a max golem and things like that. But he does have the all-important level 2 miners, so I think he prioritized that quite well. Alright, so taking a look at this, he's going to do just what you see with a standard miner army. Going to start usually like a walk on one side to create one part of the funnel, but with this, because the golem started to take the damage, the healers switched off from the queen and are on the golem, but that it's okay because the expo was focused on the golems as well. So still a fully healthy queen. Golems going in there with healers behind it. Now we're under fire, and I'm starting to see a lot of this in this scrimmage where usually you don't want your healers to lock onto a golem because they'll die right away from the air defense, but it's been shown that you lose maybe one of the 3 or one of the 4, and it really helps sustain the kill squads coming in here with a lot added more tankage before your bowlers actually start to take some damage as well, which is what we're seeing right here. Now that the golems are gone, the healers just do up and now behind the royals and bowlers. He doesn't waste any time. He starts the flanking angle from his miner attack, straight under heel with that Tesla pop, and then also they're going to stall out by that high hit point storage. Still got his royals in the air. Finally his BK goes down, but he has a heal left over for the Infernal Tower, but I believe that Archer Queen's going to get it before those miners get that close to it to even get a threat pose to them. They're going to circle away around the outside, and he's going to drop that heal by the high hit point Expo and fast firing Teslas there, which is the perfect spot for them. And then he wraps up this 3. I really liked it because he was it's basically a low 9.5 against a Town Hall 10 attack, and I liked the angle on this. I thought it was kind of clever. Nice job, Diesel. By the way, Diesel got a 6-pack this war, a true beer run. All right, well, moving on down, and I can't rush the fun. I'm not going to make a live video on this, although I would love to tip up there. I made a promise not to expose bases. Because people work so unnecessarily, because people work so hard on them to try to trip people up in the war, and then you can make a few tweaks. We're going down to 31. We can make a few tweaks and use it in like in a real war type of deal. So you gotta be careful what you put on YouTube. So with this one we got I'm gonna do my best to pronounce this, but Dwarvi, Big D. There you go. There you go. So starting I believe it's a Penta. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Penta, and that's why I picked this out. It's at least a quad because he's got obviously 4 hounds there, and this is a cleanup attack, so he did know where some troll Teslas were, which is why he brought that Valk over there on the far right. So that he basically suicides his royals to take care of the other royal, and I swear to God this is a Penta. That's right, it is a Penta. Suicide his royals for the royal swap here, but then also create one half of the funnel and get the CC lure. If I'm not mistaken, he loses his queen right here, where he busts the ability early, doesn't have a poison for it, and he basically bit slaps her one time and takes her out. Oh no, that's the first one I saw. So they basically the difference. The first one I saw, the queen lost right there, and because this is a cleanup, that's the difference on this. My bad. So all 4 of the 5 hounds have been launched. The max hound is going to basically be the back end flank there because of all that added hit points that it has. But I don't think he loses a single loon throughout this entire thing. The only thing I would say about this, as we watch this mass carnage of the orgy of rage, light, and destruction going on, is his hounds don't bust. You look how many he's got. 2 of the 5 that bust, and he still has 3 in the air. And only at the very end here, as you're going to see, they're going to come over by this last threat, the X-bow and the archer tower. A black bomb pops up, and thank God it busts one of those with 3 remaining hounds. Meanwhile, they got the minion squad up north just circling everything. So it's going to trigger right as it moves over to the left to get to that archer tower. A black Sam's going to get into the air, and that's really going to help out for cleanup right around this side. And nothing but cleanup. We're going to fast forward. Yeah, I love Pentas. There's a lot of bowlers everywhere, but there was a lot of creative attacks here, so I wanted to, you know, show you guys that Penta's still alive. If not, it's even better than ever. Great job, Big D. That's what I said, right? Big D. Moving on down to round out this video. I don't want to keep it too long. Down to 39. Yeah, 39. We have Newt Albeit, which I believe is Cheddar Honcho's mini. What I liked about this one is the Dragloon. So looking at this base, as we pause it real quick, you got sweepers pointing up this way, and both bows set to ground. Really high concentration of defense right here, and a ton of crap to beat through for dragons and whatnot. Nothing but time. But you'll see as we push play here that the sweepers are so low, the dragons are good to go as long as up into this line, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to take care of these 2 starts the dragons right away because they got a lot to beat through, and the time is the issue on that. Starts his queen just with the healers behind. She'll get out one of that air defenses, and then the BK is going to take the other one on the other side, and then he's going to support the dragons coming in with just some loons on the sides to make sure that they get everything that they're supposed to get here, and gets the max value out of those tanks flying in the air. Smart job, a smart idea to bring a rage for that high stall out position of concentration, because when the line gets up to here, the dragons will start to get pelted by those archer towers. So it's smart to bring the rage right here. He loses just I believe 2 of his 5 dragons, and now he goes ahead and starts the hound in the CC. Max Hound takes care of the 3rd air defense. He's still got 2 up, but with all this haste and rage that he has left, he can bum rush this last air defense with, just because of the shallow distance that these loons had to travel here with the haste. Quick work of this, and being that he has a rage left and so many loons up in the air, he has a wad of them, he can drop a rage right down here and it will zoom past and get everything that he needs to in the last air defense, which is the last threat to his attacking army in the air of the loons. Still a haste in the bag in case you wanted to zoom over to another side, but it wasn't needed. So I really like the creativity on this one. Noop. Nice raid, man. So we're going to fast forward with cleanup on this. And that's going to be it for this side of the war recap. I'll make another one for the showing the wreck and go, what they did to this side, and then also let you know what the outcome is as well. Once again, it's Brutus reminding you, you gotta be better than a double, and I'll check you next time.